Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses, and this is your Friday morning forecast update. Definitely some weather to know about this weekend, so glad you checked in today. It's an action-packed forecast here for the next week or so. As far as the temperatures are concerned, we won't see a lot of rain, but we're going to be swinging wildly one direction or the other for the next week or so as far as the temperatures. Perfect weather today. We'll wind up in the low 70s this afternoon after starting out in the 40s this morning, so 68 to 72 is, I think, what most of us would consider a perfect temperature this afternoon. We'll get that for at least a few hours today. For your Saturday, increasing clouds tomorrow, so it'll be a little cooler Saturday, but this is the day to aim for your outdoor plans, as Sunday is just going to turn into a cold and blustery day there. We'll likely have wind chills in the 30s for most of the day Sunday, and that very cold air will continue into Monday. Wait till you see some of the wind chill temperatures on Monday morning. We'll get to that in a moment. Our cold front is still all the way up by Canada. There's a secondary front that's going to come through earlier today and kind of tilt our winds to the northeast tonight. You can see the clouds rolling up from the coastline, so we'll likely be mostly cloudy early today, and we'll see some breaks in the clouds, so we'll call it just a mix of sunshine and clouds throughout the day. Partly to mostly cloudy, and our temperatures are in the 40s just due to the clouds rolling in early this morning, with the exception of Arkansas. We're down to 32 in DeQueen. Winds are going to be light today out of the south, only about 5 miles per hour or so, but that south breeze and a little bit of sun coming back will be able to boost us into the low 70s this afternoon. That's a good 10 degrees or so above average today, and we have a lot of days in the 70s next week following our weekend cold front, so a couple days of cold weather following that front, but a big warm up as we go into next week, so we'll get used to these warmer temperatures here soon, but today just a lovely day there as we'll top out in the 60s as well as the low 70s. So let me give you a look at your Robinson Futurecast. There is some rain south of us this morning. Futurecast trying to push some of those showers up towards Sabine and Natchitoches parishes, but I think we're likely just too dry for any of that rain to reach the ground, so it may evaporate before it hits us, but we'll likely just be partly cloudy through the afternoon today. Tonight, increasing clouds. That will actually keep us a little warmer. Your lows tonight will be in the 40s as well as the low 50s, and as we go into your Saturday, I think it'll be dry for most of the day here, but I did include a 20% chance of rain. It's possible we could see a few showers move through the Toledo Bend region mainly, and then best chance of rain actually going to come in Saturday night. We could see a few hours of just these lightly scattered showers, maybe closer to midnight Saturday night, and as we go into Sunday morning, we'll clear out here, and you can see the breeze settling in behind the front. That's pumping in all of that very cold air that's moving down from the Arctic here. So the wind chills on Sunday. Sunday's highs will likely be between 40 and 44 degrees, but we'll have a north wind about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So wind chill all day on Sunday is likely going to stay in the 30s for the most part. And as we go into Monday morning, you can see the numbers drop off even more. We could have wind chills in the teens Monday morning, and the actual lows Monday morning will likely be about 25, 26 degrees for areas like Shreveport as well as Texarkana. May even be in the teens and low 20s there in the northern Arklatex. But we always search for equilibrium as far as the weather pattern. First 2 weeks in December have been pretty cold here, and it looks like the last 2 weeks are going to be fairly warm. This is the outlook for next week, December 17th through the 21st. So this would carry us likely into next weekend here in above average temperatures across most of the country. We will likely settle into the 70s again by next Wednesday. After that weekend cold front will still be pretty cold on Monday, but we do warm it up pretty quickly once we get into Wednesday and Thursday. We'll likely be in the 70s going into next weekend, and the thinking right now is we'll likely see this warm weather probably through Christmas week, so I wouldn't be surprised if we had highs in the 70s going into Christmas as well.